Okay. All right, let's try and do this, guys. Let's get... Whoa, 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 whoa. This is like a lot. Okay, guys. I did not expect it to be this, like, wild. Oh my gosh. This is fast and really, like...
You're not a rat, you're a cat.
You're not a rat, you're a cat. Oh my gosh, that was really interesting. Java, 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 Java.
That
doesn't work.
Hammer down. Okay. What am I hammering through, though? Don't tell me I hammer through the floor. What I...
And maybe at one point in time, I was streaming.
Girl, get up off the floor. And we just walked out?
I've never seen a sponge in my life.
Hello, hello. It's time for Nancy Drew. We had our launching of the website. Now it's time for Nancy Drew. And I'm super excited. We're going to be Danger by Design, which I have not streamed yet. I have played it. I have not streamed it yet. And I remember the first time I did play it. And I played it at a birthday party when I got like a bunch of the Nancy Drew as a birthday present, and we put it up on the TV. Had like all played, and that was. Then late at night, I was playing Shout Out the Water's Edge. Played games. Hey Brittany, welcome. Happy Friday to you too. Mabel, I went down to make lunch and got audios. My audio cutting out. Is my audio cutting out now? We're gonna turn this off. Okay. Went down to make lunch and got roped into an hour-long discussion about the differences between heat and temperature. So glad you didn't miss Nancy though. That's really interesting. I never really thought about that. The difference between heat and temperature. Temperature has to do with the overall degree that something is. Like what the actual measurement, it's the way we measure heat and cool. And heat is what it is. Now you can debate where like heat is something that can come off of something like the sun, like our body produces heat. Heat can even come off like my computer. My computer heats up. But temperature is the way in which we gauge those things. In this case, heat is a measurement of thermal energy required to change temperature by a certain amount. Yes, there you go. There you go, Mabel. Your husband is writing a sci-fi novel. Cool. I'm writing a mystery thriller. High five. High five over the air. Okay, let's go ahead and get the game up and get going. That's really cool, though. I agree. Temperature is the way in which we gauge it, measure it. Pudding duck, that's much better. Much better than the duck that you were earlier today. Pudding duck is way, way better. Okay, alright. Let's go ahead and do it.
Hi, I'm Nancy Drew. Since you can tell a lot about a person by where he or she lives, I thought I'd introduce myself by showing you my room. As you can see, I keep it pretty neat. Of course, I don't spend that much time in here. I always seem to be off solving mysteries. Anyway, here's my center of operations, my desk. Go ahead and poke around. If you want to know the particulars of how I do what I do, take a look at the book titled How to Be a Detective. It's real helpful, especially if you're new to the mystery-solving business. And be sure to check out my scrapbook. I put memorabilia from all my past cases in there. A lot of them were pretty dangerous and at times really scary. But don't say anything about that to my dad, okay? He worries about me enough as it is. And whatever you do, read what's in the file called Case File. That will tell you all about the mystery I'm about to try to solve. If you think you're ready to dive into that mystery, just click on the plane ticket and you'll be on your way.
We're gonna read the case file. Alright, travel to Paris. Work as assistant to Minette, an up-and-coming American fashion designer whose behavior has lately become alarmingly bizarre and erratic. She's been firing people left and right, throwing temper tantrums, refusing to return phone calls, running dangerously behind schedule, wearing a full face mask all day, every day, even while working. All day, every day, even while working. All day, every day, even while working. Okay, cool. Real assignment. The real assignment. The real deal. Discover the reason for Minette's strange behavior. Report back to Amy Grunhild, a client of Dad's and Minette's biggest financial backer, who wants to know: 1. Is Minette cracking under the pressure of trying to make her spring collection even more spectacular than her fall collection was? 2. Will she have enough designs done for there to even be a spring collection? 3. Is she up to something Miss Grunhild doesn't know about? 4. Was investigating in Minette a mistake? 5. Is it time to pull the financial plug on her? That's a lot of questions. It's a lot of questions. Did you know to sustain a story, to start a story, you only need one question? And with each part of the story, you either keep that question or you add on to that question. Did the sound just cut out all of a sudden? You bought the Girl Streamer Club shirt. Awesome. I love it. I love it. I sent you a thank you already. So thank you again. Let's celebrate real quick. Let's hit our celebrate button. Whoa. Let's hit our celebrate button. Yay! And you're a French toast duck today? Yum. I want to be a French toast duck. Okay, additional info. Minette has one other assistant, an American named Heather, with whom I will be working. Her studio is in an old windmill, moulin in French, in a section of Paris called Montmartre. Montmartre. Sacré-Cœur. She designs clothes primarily for plus-size women. I took 2 years of French in school, so I should be able to get by. Dad made me promise not to go anywhere in Paris at night by myself. No matter what, I cannot let Minette find out that I'm here to check up on her. According to Miss Grunhild, she could really lose it then. I'm about to lose it with this door. This door keeps opening. My door... It does not like to stay closed. Ever since we got the AC fixed. Okay, I think this is going to be fun. Alright, let's go ahead. Would you like to start the game? Yes. We're going to do junior. We'll be a junior. In preparation for our landing. Go. Say it.
In preparation for our landing, please make sure your seatbelt is securely fastened. Thank you.
Yes, I prefer to do junior
Taxi!
while I'm streaming. But maybe someday I'll do a senior detective. Wonder what goals we can reach for me in order to do a senior detective mode.
Hello?
I said don't come near me.
No, Minette, don't!
So dramatic.
Stay back, you hear me? Stay back!
Bonjour.
I love
Vous
this.
êtes... I mean, are you Nancy?
Yeah?
I'm Heather McKay. Welcome. I'm so glad you're here. How was your flight?
Fine. Well, actually, they lost my suitcase, so I don't have any clothes or my cell phone. What's going on in there? Is someone hurt?
That's just Minette.
I
throwing
cut her
one of
banana the wrong way.
tantrums. Don't worry. She'll stop screaming right now. They lost your suitcase? That's terrible. Well, at least you're staying with Jing Jing. She'll have tons of clothes you can borrow.
Okay.
Does this happen a lot?
Oh, you mean Minette? Don't worry, she's fine. At least she will be after phase 3, which should begin right about now. See, she uses this process
I'm gonna
that
start
some
using this
shrink taught her to
process.
manage anger and frustration. First, she vents her rage for 10 seconds, then 6 seconds of sobs and tears, and finally, at least 4 seconds of robust laughter, all of which restores her positive flux.
It's creepy, huh?
It's all very weird, but it works.
terrifying.
And believe me, without it, she would be impossible to work for. With it, she's a mere nightmare to work for. Anyway, ready to get started?
You bet.
That desk over there will be your workstation. I made a list of all the things that need to get done and put them on your computer. That's a Metro Pass. It'll let you ride the subway all over the city for free.
Kablanche.
Go ahead and take it. Answering the phone is your job. If you have any questions, just ask. Ask me, that is. Do not bother Minette. She's behind on her spring collection and is in danger of falling way behind on her couture projects.
Couture projects?
High fashion dresses and accessories that people have commissioned Minette to create. Needless to say, those people are très riche. In fact, she's designing the dress the first
I wish
lady
I could
will
be
wear to the
très
World Summit in
riche.
November. Pretty cool, huh?
Heather,
Yes?
I hear voices. Who are you talking to out there?
Nancy Drew, you know, from the States?
Well, she's no good to me out there. Send her in.
Yes, Minette. As soon as you feel up to it, she's right through that door.
How come Minette has fallen so far behind in her work?
She's been under a lot of stress lately.
Talk to you later.
Whenever
can
you have
tell.
questions, just ask.
We can tell she's under a lot of stress.
Well, there you are. I was just about to call Amy Grunhild and tell her that this internship thing she'd arranged for you was off. It's bad enough Amy foisting you on me like this. The day I become financially
Foisting.
independent and can tell people like
Foisting.
her to buzz off will be the
I haven't
happiest day
heard
of my
that
life.
word.
Well, you're here, we've met, so
Foisting.
get to work. Heather
I
did
didn't
give
know
you a
that
list of
word
chores,
was
right?
in here.
Yes, I'm all set.
One more thing. See that form over there? The one I've just started to drape? Don't touch it. Don't even go near it. That's the dress I'm designing for the First Lady. Now go.
Is it supposed to be made of scraps?
Make me a pot of my special tea first. It was custom blended by my tea therapist, so make sure you follow the directions. When you're done, pour me a cup and leave it on the table. A nice big boost of herbal energy never fails to get my brain cells
Herbal
firing.
energy. So we were actually talking about tea and coffee over on my Discord.
Let's see. To make Minette her tea, the first thing I should do is read these instructions.
Okay,
Then I should put whichever herbs the instructions say I need into this pot of boiling water.
Thank you
Then when
for
I'm
the
done, I
instructions,
should click on the
Nancy.
teapot so I can pour the tea into a cup. If I make a mistake and need to throw out an herb that I chose, or the tea itself, all I have to do is click on the sink. Okay, I think I'm ready.
Some instructions would be nice for some other things, but basically we're adding Boojum. We're adding Breland. We were discussing a very specific type of tea, and someone pointed out that it actually wasn't tea, it was just an herbal drink. So I'm curious. Did I do that?
I'll work on this later.
I messed up. Okay. Okay, Boojum, Calicula, Fenellery, Gibbering, Hogbone, okay, Pipsweet. I think that one's cute. Pipsweet. Farvane. And yellow buttons.
That should do it. I finished making your tea.
Just leave it there.
You love herbal energy. Yeah.
So rude, Minette.
Oh my gosh, that's horrible. Heather, you tell Nancy that she made my
Wait,
tea
I
wrong,
messed
and that unless
up?
she wants to be on the first plane back to the States, she'd better get back in here and make it right.
I thought I did
You
it
heard
right.
her.
I thought I did it right. What? How did I do it wrong? I'm not a tea person, guys. Not a tea person. Boojum, Breland, Calicula, Fenellery, Gibbering, Hogbone, Macro, whatever, Phila, Phrygia, whatever that is, Pipsweet, Varvane, yellow buttons.
If Minette has had a
Oh,
temper
we have
tantrum in
to
the last
listen to
14
this.
days, and if she declares that blue is her favorite color on the day... Excuse me,
There we
Minette,
go.
but what's
We
your
have to do
favorite
it.
color?
Red.
When asked to pick a number between 1 and 10, if Minette chooses an odd number on the day the tea is to be consumed... Minette, could you please pick a number between 1 and 10?
10.
All done. Your tea is waiting for you.
It's about time.
There we go.
Nancy, come
That's
back
what we
here.
needed.
The tea is utterly rude. I can already feel my creativity flowing again, building like a wave on the ocean, surging towards some unseen shore. I have another job for you, a very critical job. See the stuff that I've been studying? That, in essence, is my spring collection.
Uh-huh.
All those objects have certain things in common which speak to and stimulate the artistic sinews of my subconscious, from which all the designs I need will eventually burst forth.
Uh-huh.
They're all totally rude, but they're not enough. I need more, Nancy. You need to take the number 7 metro to Pont Neuf, go to the flea market in Square de Vergalant Park, and buy me 4 more things with qualities identical to the ones each of these possesses. Use this bag. Put everything in there as soon as you buy it. I don't want anyone seeing what you bring me. It could give away my whole collection. Here's some money.
But I'm not sure what you want.
Stuff. I want stuff. New stuff that's
Enjoy
just
your
like
lurk.
this old stuff, only different. Now just take a good look at my stuff, then go. Go!
So basically, we were talking about different teas and whatnot, and one of the teas that got brought up, we were
There's something
debating
on
on
the
whether
floor
or not
here.
it
Looks
was
like
a
someone
tea
slipped it under the
or it was like
door.
a herbal drink of some sort. It was kind of interesting to listen to someone talk about it, because I'm not a tea person at all, and I've tried to get into tea. If anyone has any tips in chat on getting into tea, I will take your advice.
It's for Manette.
Go ahead and open it.
Make the most of what little time you have left. Soon it will all be over.
Oh no, not another one.
Manette's gotten other letters like this?
Letters, phone calls. They started sometime in April, then they stopped, then they started up again in July. And last month, someone sent Manette dead flowers every day for a week. She locks the letters up in her dodo box over there in order to neutralize them.
Should I give this letter to Manette?
Just put it in the dodo box.
How do you open this thing?
You don't. There's a lock on it, but Manette is convinced that if she
Dead
opens
flowers
it,
for
all
a
the
week.
wickedness in there will escape and wreak havoc. In fact, don't say anything to her about that letter. It'll just upset her, and if she falls any further behind, she'll have to cancel her show next month. And if that happens, she may as well cancel her career.
I'll let you get back to work.
Allez, bye-bye!
You don't always drink tea, but you do like black tea, chamomile teas, and peppermint tea. Sometimes you put half and half in it. I think that's what some people said, is like put a little bit of milk in it, or half and half, and it'll be better. So I might do that sometime. We're gonna go to Pont Neuf. Yeah, I just couldn't get behind tea, but maybe if I put a little milk in it, it'll be better.
Bonjour. Lequel préférez-vous?
Parlez-vous anglais?
If you buy, I speak whatever you like. I am Malika. I sell fine things
Malika.
from around the world. The others here, they sell things which they pry from the muck of their basements.
Okay, let's see what you got.
We're gonna get this.
How much are you selling the green rings for?
They are green magic rings. They cost 15 euros.
Too much. 4 euros is more like it.
Voila. What else do you like?
Nothing. Pretty
Guess
sure.
I'm just not in a buying mood.
When you come back, maybe then I have what you like.
Not in a buying
I'll
mood. You
remember
just
that.
got
Merci.
something.
Au revoir.
Bonjour, mademoiselle. Monsieur Marchand, à votre service.
Bonjour, Monsieur Marchand.
American tourist?
Sort of. Is that okay?
I like Americans. They are smart. I sell good stuff and they can tell. So, what are you going to buy?
Well, what's in here? A movie?
Oui, it contains an American short film. I am not sure if it is about a beloved beast of burden in Tibet or about someone who talks a lot, but it has won many
Someone who
awards.
talks a lot.
And the fact that it is in a nice blue canister
me.
makes it well
It's
worth
about me.
84 euro.
Would you take 21 euros instead?
Vendu. What else tickles the fancy?
I really don't want to buy anything right now.
By any chance, does Mademoiselle wish to earn some money?
Maybe. How?
The tourists, they like to buy hand-painted reproductions of famous works of art.
Reproductions.
But as you can see, it is difficult for me to
Difficult for me
paint them.
to
But for a
paint.
young woman such as you, it is easy.
Yeah, sure.
You want me to paint the reproductions?
You see? The lines
Not really.
are already there. You look at the original painting, you put paint on your brush, you paint between the lines. Voila!
Mais
the
what?
painting which the tourists will gobble up. And I pay you 15 euro for each one you complete. Do you wish to start now?
Mais oui!
But of course.
Mais wa. Mais wa. Wow. Okay. I can't paint to save my life, though. I will say my artistry skills have gotten much better over time, and it has caused me to be able to make a lot of the stuff in my shop, which I feel very proud about a lot of the stuff in my shop. And I feel like that's how it should be. If you're proud of what you're doing, even if it's not something that like some people may like, I feel like that alone is just good. It's just good when you can do it that way.
Monsieur, how's this?
Magnifique!
Magnifique!
And for that, I reward you. Do you wish to paint another?
Not right now. Maybe later.
Very well. Au revoir, mademoiselle.
Au revoir.
Bonjour, mademoiselle. If you like the bargains, you have come to the right place. What captures the eyes?
Well, does this cost very much?
The traffic cone is one of my favorites. So colorful and so useful. With it, I myself learned to park my car parallel, and I ask only €10 for it.
It's just a little cone. €1.
It is yours. See anything else you like?
That was good.
What's the price of this lava lamp?
That lamp is very special. The tube which rises and falls inside it, unlike any I have ever seen. Watching it will entertain you for hours, and I am selling it for only €20.
Would you take €15 instead?
It is yours. See anything else you like?
That's it.
Actually, I don't see anything else.
Here, new things come and old things go all the time. You must come back.
I might just do that. Au revoir.
Au revoir, mademoiselle.
All right. Let's go. Absolutely. Oh, enjoy your focus time, Avery. I love work from home days. I feel like that. Such a nice breath of fresh air. Okay, we need to go in here.
If you need to talk to Minette, good luck. She's playing that ridiculous online game she's obsessed with and refuses to do anything else until she gets the highest score. It is so aggravating.
Okay, so we gotta help her win.
Sunny was here.
Enjoy your lurk.
Do you happen to know what Minette's login is?
I'm afraid I have no idea.
Yes!
Got it. Alright, let's go. Model match. I gotta admit, the faces are kind of weird for me. It's hard to match some of them. Wow, I am not gonna win this at all. I can do this. I believe in myself. Just trying to get some of the faces nearby each other so I can see them. There we go, something. David Hasselhoff. Okay, there's gotta be someone nearby that I can match. Trying to just keep it organized because there's just so many different types of faces that I just can't keep track of. I never remembered it being this hard.
All right.
Well, wow. That felt hard for some weird reason.
I got the highest score. Or should I say Carol did.
Perfect.
Oh my gosh, I did it. Heather, I won. I got the highest score. Send Nancy in here. We've got work to do, and I am on a roll.
You're a genius. Now get in there before she decides she has to beat that score.
Okay, that's done.
Ah, you have some stuff for me. Let's see it. How absolutely positively rude. The lava lamp, the rings, the canister, the cone. They're perfect. I adore them all. Now go away, I have work to do.
Okay. Alright, we gotta go out there and fix the plotter.
What's this?
That's the plotter. It's broken. Fixing it is one of your jobs.
Okay, alright. Hey, it's the Freezer. How you doing? We are playing for another half hour and then we're gonna head on out.
There.
I just launched my website, so that was why
Nancy,
we decided to stream
phone.
today.
Bonjour, Manette's House of Design.
Bonjour. My name is Lynn Manrique. I'm with the Modern History Department at UC Kearns in the States, and I'm following up on the letter I sent to Manette about 2 weeks ago concerning Noisette Tornade.
Noisette Tornade?
It's that historian person, isn't it? Tell her we're sorry, but Manette is extremely busy and won't be able to get back to her for at least 6 weeks.
I'm sorry, but...
I heard. Well, 6 weeks it is then. Thank you anyway.
I'm actually also happy and celebrating because we finally got our AC fixed after months of it not working, and it turns out it was the silliest little fix ever, and it was hilarious. Oh wait, I want to go back to where we're supposed to be going.
Come in, set your things down and come on over here. Hi, JJ Ling. I'd shake your hand, but I get flour all over you. Oh, and Heather called and told me about your luggage. No worries. I have plenty of clothes in every size imaginable. Your bedroom's down that hall. The airline lost my luggage once, told me it was gone for good and paid me $100. Then 5 years later, my suitcase shows up on my doorstep. And a bill for the $100 they'd paid me. Plus interest.
Oh my gosh, really?
What? You don't believe me?
Of course I do.
The worst part was I had to toss out almost everything that was in it. Clothes, makeup. I mean, the stuff was 5 years old, right? You like chocolate chip cookies?
I love chocolate chip cookies.
So do I. And the nice thing is, I'm about 3 pounds shy of being the perfect size 12 that I need to be for Manette. I have a very high metabolism. So,
jealous.
I make cookies, I eat cookies, and since you're here, I share cookies.
Why does Manette want you to be a size 12?
Contractually, I have to be a size 12. See, Manette is into curves, so she designs clothes for full-figured curvy women. Because I signed on to be a fitting model, I have to maintain the ideal size 12 weight and shape.
What's a fitting model?
A fitting model puts on samples from a designer's latest line, so the designer can create each piece on a real live person instead of a dress form. It's not very exciting. In fact, it's totally boring. Plus, you're always getting stabbed with pins.
You used to have a high metabolism.
But it pays the bills.
You don't gain weight, but you got
here?
older.
No,
yeah.
It's just me. And you now.
I've
Managed to get
always
a
kind of had a
short-term
poor
lease.
metabolism.
Soon as I'm done being Manette's fitting model, I am out of here.
I'll be back in a bit.
Ciao, Bella. Hang on, I almost forgot. Heather needed a bunch of personal information so they can pay me, but I refused to give it out over the phone. I'm real paranoid about that sort of stuff. Don't ask me why, I just am. Go ahead and take it to her.
Okay.
Guess I'll be running along.
Take care.
All right. I think we can go over. Not yet. Okay. What is that noise? It sounds like a baby. Let's proceed to the next day. All right. Let's head back. Trying to get through as much as we possibly can before I have to head out.
What's up?
Do you work for Manette because you want to be a fashion designer too?
Well, I studied at Rhode Island School of Design and Central St. Martin's in London, so I kind of like to think that I already am a fashion designer. I work for Manette mostly so I can develop some contacts and get a feel for the business end of things.
When do you think you'll be ready to go off on your own?
I don't know.
Heather, my pencil's missing. It was right here and now it's gone. You walked off with it again.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
I'm telling you, it's not here.
Did you check behind your ear?
Oh.
When Manette fires me, that's when I'll go off on my own. And as you just heard, that could be any day now.
And it's nice because this game actually works well with us because I just launched my website with all my merch designs and feels very, very much like we designed our own fashion designer.
Has this windmill or moulin always been a fashion design studio?
No. In fact, until a year or two ago, this little old lady lived here. When she passed away, this place went on the market and Manette snapped it up. See, Manette has this thing about curves. She claimed working in a quasi-round environment like this would make her more productive.
It makes her seem very eccentric.
Seem eccentric? The woman wears a mask. She is eccentric.
She's a definition
and fashion
of
editors
eccentric.
eat it up. In fact, if there's one thing I've learned from Manette, it's that how a designer behaves is likely to get her just as much attention in the fashion world as what she designs.
Why does Manette wear that mask?
All I know is that back in March, on the last day of her big fall show, she showed up wearing that mask, and she hasn't taken it off since.
And she's never bothered to explain why?
Sometimes she refuses to say. Other times she says it's because some mysterious man in black threw acid on her.
Jeez.
I think it's because she just likes to get people's tongues wagging.
Here's that envelope I picked up from JJ. I almost forgot.
No problem.
Thanks for your help.
Whenever you have questions, just ask.
Okay, we're going to take a look at the desk. Because I think it has a task list.
Pick
on
up
there.
envelope from JJ Ling. Pick
Here we
up
go.
fabric photos from Dieter von Schwesterkrank. Deliver photos to Jean-Michel Traquenard. Fix plotter. Do whatever Manette tells you to do and do it fast.
Little did her know what would happen 14 years after this game release. It released in 2006. Everyone had to wear a mask, yes. That's true. That's hilarious.
No, don't say anything. Let me guess. You lost your passport, so you're looking for the American consulate to get it replaced. Only you wound up here because you asked a Parisian for directions, and you thought you understood what he said, only you didn't. Am I right?
Well, you got the part about being an American right.
But you're not lost? Ugh, I must be losing my touch. Dieter von Schwesterkrank. Please don't tell me you're a would-be model who thinks her career would take off if only I would photograph her.
No, my name's Nancy Drew. Minette sent me here to pick up some fabric photos.
Ach, I regret to say I have not printed them up yet, nor will I have time to do so for quite a while. Had I used my digital cameras, there would be no problem, but unfortunately, the essence of those fabrics was better captured by film.
But I need to deliver them to that fashion editor, Jean-Michel Traquenard, today.
My regrets once again. Do you know how to make prints?
No.
Then you will learn. There is a binder on the bookshelf that will tell you how to make prints with the paper I use, which is Krollmeister Escachrome PB paper. The darkroom is through the door with the red light by it, and the 4 negatives from which prints need to be made are next to the enlarger. I'm sure you'll do fine. Just make sure you don't knock over anything in there.
Whoa,
some of those chemicals are extremely volatile.
Yay! Dishes are done. Good job, Danny. Alright, we're about to do this. So we pick up the... Let's see.
Oh my gosh, it's pitch black in here. With all those chemicals around, I'm going to have to be real careful. Shoot.
Whoops. We're gonna do it.
Look at all those bottles of chemicals. One false move and boom. Oh my gosh, it's pitch black in here. With all those chemicals around, I'm going to have to be real careful.
I think I have to look at the...
Enlarger, negatives,
there we go. I have to look at this first.
Fixer. May I take this binder into the dark room with me?
Leave it in here, please. If you take it in there, you might spill something on it.
These must be the negatives.
Okay.
Looks like the paper is already mounted on the enlarger. That helps.
Okay, let's go. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And this has unlimited time, which is nice. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
There, all done. 1 down, 3 to go. It's a picture of fabric, all right.
Okay. 1, 2.
Oops.
Whoops. We'll get this puzzle done. Okay. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is unlimited. And then
oh dear.
I have to go all the way. Go all the way. Why is there an activate windows on the screen? Just notice that. Oh yeah, because this whole thing is messed up. There you go. It's something that I can't fix. So it's just there. Sorry.
I broke my timer, so you'll have to count to yourself.
3,
you know,
4,
8,
5,
7,
6,
5.
7. This is unlimited. Basically, it's not activated yet, so we only get the very basic settings of it. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
There, all done. Finished another one. Looks like fabric to me.
And it only really shows up on some stuff. So it doesn't really show up on all of the stuff. It just shows up whenever I do some of the older games. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So you wouldn't see it if I got like a different game, if I was doing one of the like the newer games or whatnot. Most of the time you'll never see it whenever I'm streaming. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
There, all done. I'm getting there. Beautiful. Not very interesting, but beautiful.
One, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Oh dear.
Whoops. One, 2. I know, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then this is unlimited, which is really nice. And I take it all the way over, and it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
There, all done.
Is it over? Or is there more to do? 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is unlimited. And we bring it all the way over for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
There, all done.
Okay, I did all this. Okay.
Ah, you're done making those prints?
I have a question.
Not about making prints, I hope.
It's about something else.
What?
Actually, I'd better get to work on those prints.
I thought I did them all. I'm confused. Is it about which one I use? One, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Unlimited. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
I probably didn't do the fixer part right.
Ah.
Shoot, I must have made a mistake.
Okay. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is unlimited. And this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We'll
there,
just make sure
all
it's done.
There.
Okay,
I'll just
there.
put them in an envelope and I'll be
You
all
have to
set.
get the right ones.
Ah, you made the prints. Now you get to have the pleasure of delivering them to Monsieur Traquenard.
It sounds like you don't like him.
He's a conceited nixnut who thinks far too highly of himself and far too little of everyone else to do his job fairly.
What kind of dealings have you had with him?
Unhappy. I refuse to bow and scrape when I'm in his presence, and he resents me for it. He's not used to that. You see, most people are so afraid he'll write something bad about them that as far as they're concerned, whatever Jean-Mi wants, Jean-Mi gets, no questions asked.
Why does Jean-Mi need those prints?
Heather said that he wants to use them to illustrate an upcoming story about modern fabrics.
What's your opinion of Minette's assistant, Heather McKay?
Heather's a bright girl. Her crush on me is unfortunate, but I can handle it.
She has a crush on you?
It's obvious to me that she does. Dealing with models the way I do day in and day out, I've gotten pretty good at knowing what women are thinking and feeling.
That's hilarious.
Does Heather know that you know?
I've said nothing to her because although there is no chance that I will ever reciprocate her feelings, I see no point in hurting her. Let her have her crush. Eventually she will set her heart on someone else and I will be forgotten.
I'd better go.
Come back anytime.
Okay. Finally, we're gonna go deliver. I know, it's hilarious, really. We're gonna go deliver it to Jean-Mi. And then I think we'll be done for today.
Oui?
Excusez-moi, mais êtes-vous Monsieur Traquenard?
Please, in English. I do not wish to hear my native tongue butchered while I eat. As for my name, not Traquenard. It is Jean-Michel Traquenard.
Jean-Michel Traquenard.
Traquenard! Traquenard!
Traquenard.
Enough! What can I do for you, Mademoiselle?
Drew.
It's sad that
Nancy
she
Drew.
butchers it so bad.
I've just started working for Minette as an assistant.
I understand why they make that choice, but
Ezer?
I'm not sure what you mean.
Ezer Mickey.
Huh? Oh, Heather McKay. No, Heather still works for Minette. I'm kind of working for both of them.
Our Lady of the Mask has fired 3 assistants in the past 5 months. I hope you are not next. In fact, that Ezer has managed to avoid the axe for this long is truly remarkable.
Here, I'm supposed to give these photos to you. They came straight from Dieter von Schwesterkrank's
sometimes she's fluent and sometimes she isn't.
Myself.
I know,
You're
right?
quite doué as a photo developer.
I agree.
Bravo for you, Nancy Drew. Merci. I was afraid Ezer had forgotten. So, you had the pleasure of meeting Herr von Schwesterkrank, eh?
It sounds like you don't like him.
Not like Dieter? C'est impossible. Dieter is a very enterprising young man, which in most cases is good, but when arrogance enters the picture, pff. So, do you, like Ezer, hope to leave your mark on the world of couture?
Would it be bad if I said yes?
In the world of couture, a single creation worn by someone famous to a high-profile event, such a dress can be worth a fortune in publicity, which makes it a desperately competitive world. A dog-eat-dog world. A world where bad things can and do happen to good people. You must order something. I insist. La carte, s'il vous plaît.
The menu, s'il vous plaît.
But I'm really not hungry.
La carte.
Mademoiselle.
Thank you. I mean, merci.
Order anything you want. Everything here is superb. And Henri, he is the best waiter in all of France.
Well, in that case...
Okay. Croque monsieur. Crème de glace ice cream. Cassoulet. I'm pretty sure cassoulet is the chicken.
The cassoulet,
yeah.
Thank you.
Oui, mademoiselle.
I could be wrong.
Merci. Henri, ajoutez-le à mon édition, s'il vous plaît.
Certainement.
The bill.
Who can resist cassoulet?
Oh boy. That was wonderful.
Excusez-moi, mademoiselle.
So, what else do you wish from me?
Do you have any idea why Minette wears that mask?
I believe she is the victim of botched plastic surgery.
Isn't Minette a little young to be undergoing plastic surgery?
Not in this world.
Some women with noses that would put birds of prey to shame are perfectly content with their appearance, while others with acceptable features are convinced they are more hideous than Frankenstein. Self-image. It can make people do strange things.
If you had to name Minette's worst enemy, who would that be?
Ugo Batelli, without a doubt. Not only do he and Minette have similar design styles, so that they are constantly competing for the same couture clients, but both of them are unthinking, socially inept egoists. It is a rare week that goes by without one of them insulting the other.
Has it ever gone beyond words?
Not to my knowledge. You ask very curious questions, Mademoiselle Drew. They make me think you know more than you are saying. And as a member of the press, I'm not sure that I like that.
Do you have a real office somewhere?
When I'm writing my column, I go to my office at Glam Glam. When I'm researching my column, I come here. I have my telephone, which can do everything save sing the Marseillaise, good food, and a chair for whomever stops by.
How can I contact this Hugo Butterly person?
His phone number is right here in my digital assistant. Of course, it's extremely unlikely that you will be able to talk to him in person. Even I occasionally have trouble penetrating the wall of sycophants that surrounds him. So, what else do you wish from me?
I think I really like that they had him say, like, you know, you ask a lot of questions and whatnot, and makes me feel, you know, uneasy or whatever. I really like that. I feel like it reminds us that we're doing a mystery. And I don't know if you guys agree with me on this, but I genuinely think that they went a little too far into the travel mode of Nancy Drew games, and they need to go back to like just classic mystery, and they just need to go back to the basics, because I think they went too far into like the travel essence of things with like languages and culture and stuff like that, which isn't a bad thing, but because of that they're slowly like losing like the core essence of a mystery when they can still teach those different things, those educational things, without it having to be like she's traveling so many different places. Like there's just so much. You want a murder mystery now that the fans are all adults? I'm halfway there with you. I mean, technically we have had a murder mystery. It's a very gentle murder mystery, but it is a murder mystery with the deadly device. I get what you're saying. Like most of the fans are adults now, and technically when they made Mystery of the Seven Keys and a lot of the other games, they're kind of spookier and scarier and whatnot. Yeah, we've had two murder mysteries technically. Yes, yeah, technically the first one was also a murder mystery. I think it depends on what you mean by a murder mystery, because I'm fine with having more. It's just I wouldn't go too far into like making it super scary or super gory, just because there's a lot of young people who have kind of relied on this, and you know, like I anticipate me doing this for homeschooling for my kids. Like a lot of these games, doesn't mean I have to do all of them, but I am going to do a lot of these as homeschooling for my kids. And so it depends on if they're trying to shift their audience. If it's similar to something like Murder, She Wrote or Psych, you'd play it. Yeah, that makes sense. Let's ask this last question.
I'm staying with JJ Ling, the model. Do you know her?
But of course, I know everyone who is anyone when it comes to fashion. And Gigi, she is a breath of fresh air.
But what about JJ Ling?
You mean Gigi Ling?
No, I mean JJ.
Oh my lord.
Gigi.
Get it together,
JJ.
Nancy.
En français, you pronounce
G
G
like J and J like G.
She may very well
Not
be
always.
JJ in America.
Not always.
But in France, she is Gigi.
That is not always the case. It's not always the case to pronounce G like J and J like G. When you're thinking about spelling, like if you look at magnifique, obviously the G is still pronounced kind of like a G, but when you're talking about the alphabet, yes, G is like J and J is like G. So yeah. Calls herself JJ and not Gigi. Disrespectful much, dude. I don't know. Maybe she is used to being called that. But I don't know. It depends.
How well does she get along with Minette?
From what I hear, very well. Which is surprising when you consider all things. I assume she told you she was tricked into a current contract with Minette.
Yes. Terrible thing being tricked like that.
Of course, it was Gigi's agent who misled her, not Minette. Nevertheless, Gigi seemed very upset when I talked to her. She does not wish to be stuck in Paris for so long. The perils of being a model, eh?
I'd better get going.
À tout à l'heure.
À tout à l'heure. Allons-y. Maintenant. On y va. It is time for me to go. It is time for me to go. Thank you guys so much for joining me at this stream. I really enjoyed it. You did not understand how Nancy took 2 years in French but didn't know the difference between JJ and Gigi. JJ not wanting to be stuck in Paris baffles me. I would kill for the opportunity to visit Notre Dame regularly. Yeah, it's so true. You don't speak French, but I can figure out what he means. Yeah, a lot of that is that they chose to make it so that it's very simple French that you can figure out on your own, pretty much. I know a little bit of French, un peu. So not a ton, but I am learning more and more. And I do have a few of the French games, and I'm actually hoping to, as I learn more of the French, be able to play them and talk with you about the different French things in there. But it's going to take some studying for me and some practice and whatnot. So, but anyways, it's time for me to go. Thank you guys so much for attending my stream. Don't forget to check out my new fourth wall. I will be having the links up very, very soon, so it'll be easy for you to find my website. All right. See you in July. Yeah, July. I have the DDI trip coming up, so I will be busy with that. And I'll catch you after that. So if you are missing my streams while I'm gone, you can go ahead and check out, I have a play with me, a video of me playing Danger on Deception Island. I feel like that would be fitting for the DDI trip. All right. Moi aussi, je comprends un peu de jeudi. Plus jeudi. De jeudi. Yeah. I understand you. Je comprends. All right. Bye-bye.